pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Maldini making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Pepe spots it and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram. He's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most convincing of passes. Thuram. Tries to pass it through. Maldini calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
In with the challenge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, a delicate chip through. No way through. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, there's the clearance. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit picks it up out wide. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Mbappe. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Roberto Carlos. And that could set him on his way. Pass is just off target. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Approaching the half-hour mark. Gullit. Played into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. That has been slung wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. And the cross comes. A mighty effort! Cleared away.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Gullit. Can he get it through? Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Vitinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he was quick to react. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness, so I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his play.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice looking ball. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. He's on it, and the shot! Vieira. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking for the run. Thuram. Played in. That has been knocked clear. Takes a shot! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's all...
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mbappe. Thuram. And that is a little undercooked. Cannavaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. But it's Thuram. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Number 20.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Substitution.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a sharp pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Pele. Hullet. Oh, well measured. That is good alertness. A probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And we're done. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable.